Hey, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I'm that topic dude. This is Topic Dude plays the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game. Get the picture. It's July 26, 2026. It's game number 1575, 1575, 1570 and 5, 1575. It's the proper American way to say it. It's the 1575th game in the series of the American Film Institute's daily movie guessing game. You get the picture, but not necessarily that topping dude plays the American. I mean, we're playing game number 157. We go through that all the time. No need to repeat it today. Man, today I thought I'm back in LA. I thought that I was going to have, I thought last night when I got off the plane, I thought, I'm not even going to be able to wait. I gotta cut my hair. I haven't had my hair this long, at least since I started cutting my own hair, which was 2020. You know, the pandemic. I don't think I ever cut my own hair before. What are we talking about that for? Well, anyway, I started cutting my hair during the pandemic. So it never goes more than usually 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the most. And this has been like 5 weeks because I had to go out of town unexpected. Stop talking about my hair. But anyway, that's why I like such a hippie. Peace, far out of sight. That's hippie talk. Peace. And we say it with such mocking attitudes, though, now, don't we? Peace. Yeah, peace. People who thought they would actually have peace in our time. What idiots. Actually advocating for peace. All right. Anyway, I play this game every day, as you can see. It's doing things to me, man. It's doing things to me. And you can play too. Just go over to AFI.com, play, come back here, see how I did, see how you did. Did you get it right, get it wrong? What was your logic? What do you think of the movie? You can like, follow, subscribe, do all of those things. Now we have three friends, and I'm not sure, but I think we've heard from all I think we've heard from all three of them. Today, let's just have a little look-see, shall we? Yes, we shall. Oh, yes, we shall. First up is John Adkins. Hey, what's up? I think am I supposed to answer that before going? Is it, am I supposed to? Well, I'm going to have to tell you later. Happy Sunday. Oh, thank you. Well, I would go for the most obvious one, but nope, they're not tricking me. Have fun. So he's saying that there is an answer, there's an option that seems to match the picture, but he's been tricked before. Once burnt, twice shy. Is that the phrase? I used it the other day and I asked someone if that was the correct phrase, and they never told me yes or no. Is once burnt, front, twice shy? Then that's isn't that it? It was the gun shy. Wasn't it? No, okay, anyway. Once burnt, twice shy. That's John adds, although it's more like thrice burnt, 50 million times shy. Because once in a while he'll say, okay, well, that's no, okay. John Atkins. Now that is now let's the anonymous player is next up. Oh, he says, I got the picture. That means there's a very good chance that I will too. Okay, and let's see. Jaden said, I got today's picture. I recognized the person. All right, let's go in and look at this. Seems pretty promising that I'll be getting it today. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. It's July 26, 2026. So let's play the game. What I said in fun. All right, now we're kind of going to get over here to Safari. Yesterday, the answer was there's something about Mary. And John Atkins texted me later and said, wow, talk about a lucky guess. It wasn't all a lucky guess. It was a guess because I didn't know, but there was some process of elimination, some deduction happening. It wasn't, I didn't just randomly say, something about me. There was stuff behind it. Okay. Let's see what today's is. There's something about Mary they don't know. Well, it looks like the Three Amigos, um, or is it Three Caballeros? The one with I think it's Three Amigos with Martin Short and Steve Martin and Chevy Chase. That's what it looks like it is. 93% got it. They're in the distance enough that it's going to fool. They're in the distance enough that it's only going to fool 7% of the people playing, as well as John Atkins. So let's go and see. This is the game. Only the first guess counts. The one that matters. This is the game. Only the first guess counts. The one that matters. This is the game. Only the first game counts. The one that matters. Come on. All right. Let's see what their options are. Blazing saddles. Blazing saddles. That's probably a good guess because it's a Western, it's a comedy. You can't really tell it's a comedy just from this picture, can you? Unless you know that. I mean, I can't tell which is Steve Martin, which is Chevy Chase, which is Martin Short. Blazing saddles. Cat Baloo. Whoops. Cat Baloo. Another Western comedy, I believe. It has Lee Marvin for sure. Does it have Jane Fonda? Is Jane Fonda in Cat Baloo? Well, Lee Marvin is for sure. Support your local sheriff. And it has an exclamation point. So it's not just support your local sheriff, it's support your local sheriff. And I remembered the title back in the 60s or 70s. I remember hearing about this film a lot, but I never saw it. I'm not actually really sure who's in it or what it's about. The Ten Commandments. Okay. Oh, I get it. Because Moses, there's a burning bush with Moses, and this is not a bush, or this is a bush, but it's not burning. And there's three amigos coming, and that's going to be the final choice alphabetically. Is three amigos. You watch. You just watch. Watch. You just watch. Just watch. Watch. There it is. Three amigos, and they even have it with the proper Spanish punctuation, where the question mark, or in this case, exclamation point, is upside down at the beginning and right side up at the end. I always thought that was a good way to do it. I thought the Spanish were onto something, and why doesn't everyone else do it? Especially with questions, it shows you where the question begins, it shows you where the question ends. There's no question. Wait, no, there is a question, but okay, let's move on. This is three amigos, or actually, because of the exclamation points, it's three amigos. Okay. Um, I'm not going to cover the screen. I know it's three. It's so, I haven't even seen this movie, but it's so obvious. It's so fantastic. Oh my God. 93.1%. So, oh my God, it's got to be three amigos, and they're so totally right. And then 5% said, oh my God, I think it's Blazing Saddles. And my God, they were so wrong. And then 1.1% said, I think maybe it's the Ten Commandments because is one of those guys Moses, and is that bush going to burn? And the answer is no. You were totally wrong on both counts. And then, yeah, so 0.8% said, oh my God, it's cat blue. It's totally cat blue. And I'm saying, no, it's not cat blue. It's totally not cat blue. And then 0.2% said, oh my God, it's totally support your local sheriff. And it's not. It's so not. You guys, it's so not. All right. But I should still be at 81%. It's going to be a while before it ticks up to 82%. Let's see what they said about three motherfucking amigos, baby. Can you tell me that to break the classic cinematic narrative of heroic Southwest who defend the hungry farming community against merciless marauders? Three amigos bring together the hilariously inarguable triumvirate. There they go, misusing the word inarguable. The hilariously inarguable triumvirate. Okay, let's take away the word hilariously. An inarguable triumvirate. I guess it's you could say it's inarguable that they are a triumvirate, but I don't think that that's really the right way to use the word. All right, we're going to give it to him this time. Being together is hilariously inarguable triumvirate of Martin Short. What the hell is a triumvirate anyway? I mean, it's three people, right? Triumvirate definition. Um, a body or group of triumvirate, an association or okay, it's a group of three. Okay, so oops, where is it? So it's an arguable that they're a group of three, but that's not. They mean inimitable, the hilariously in or something. It's in. All right, it's technically correct, but it's not. They're not. No one else would ever use that. No one. This is the only time you're ever going to see hilariously inarguable triumvirate, or even just inarguable triumvirate. You'll never see it again except when this is the answer again and they copy and paste this description. All right, we got to get past this sentence. Breathing in mountains, Chevy Chase, and maybe Cayman one anyway. Steve Martin. You also co-wrote the script with composer Randy Newman and Saturday Night Live creator Lorne Michaels. You know, I never saw Three Amigos, and I guess I should. I was just like I've had some cuts. Sometimes I get an attitude about movies. I was like Three Amigos. Oh God. Sometimes I'm just like that. Sometimes it gets me, sometimes it keeps me from seeing a film I might have enjoyed. But fortunately, I see a lot of films. I enjoy a lot of films I might not otherwise have enjoyed because I go, not so much anymore, but back when I was seeing movies all the time, I'd go to movies even if I wasn't particularly interested in them. I just wanted to see what was out there, what people were seeing, what they were doing. And that's really why I know I get so many of these right, is because I go to see movies I'm not even that interested in. I used to. And so if you're like John Atkins and you only see shoot 'em ups and violence and then you're not gonna he doesn't care. He doesn't care. But he said he's like, yeah, that's how it is, and that's just fine with me. Right, right. God. But anyway, what am I talking about? Anyway, but I'm not like that anymore. Once they start putting more and more recent movies on this game, I'm going to start getting more and more wrong because whenever it's a really recent film, I'm like, oh God, I don't know. By recent, I mean within the last 5 years. All right, maybe since 2016 is when I remember that my interest in movies started waning, started going into a very, very, very deep depression. That's another story. I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you come back. Bye.